Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to my YAHAWAH who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. Matthew chapter 7, verse 18. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Alright, so the inspiration to do this lesson was this video I'm gonna get in a few seconds, where we basically go in and see, just how, evil. Actually, let me get that as evil Esau is. Okay. Bear with me if my thing is going slow. But Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay. So, there's just so many. The main thing is that there's so many, evil and wicked things that Esau does because he's in power. Okay. He abuses his power. Slakia, okay. Isaiah chapter 10, verse from the top. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Okay. So Esau is always, trying to make some sort of law that is that damns Israel. Okay. Its primary target is Israel, but he's all right that there's some casualties from his people. Okay, if there's some Edomites that are suffering, oh well, like it doesn't matter, because their primary goal is to, target and destroy Israel. And if it also means taking some of their own people, their Edomites, with them, then they're fine with it. All right, as we can clearly see. All right, there's a lot of different examples of Edomites suffering as well, but hey, just whatever. It's just whatever. That's not even our what's the word, responsibility or business, because we're already suffering as is. As a matter of fact, I heard that there were so many jobs that you could do without going to college, without having a license for this, that, and the third, but it was Israel started getting those jobs at a certain point in time that they said, okay, well, now we want to say that you need a license, or you need to go to college to become a lawyer, or this, that, and the third. All right. So yeah, basically, so yeah, like they were trying their best to, because it already is, what's the word? It's already, or education specifically, or licenses in general, and by proxy, already super hard to get for us because we are in poverty. And when we try to get ourselves out of poverty, all right, find some way to keep us down. All right. In addition to that, there was also this one time, okay, that I remember, like, it happened, I believe it was before Trump got into office, I believe, or maybe 2012 or 2016, one of those years, around one of those years. Okay, and what happened was, I believe it was the Conservative Party or something like that, Republican Party, whatever, had said, we need to, or let us get all the times that on when so-called black people vote, and then we're going to make a law that does not explicitly state that black people votes don't matter, but we're going to basically nullify all of their votes indirectly. All right, so basically they say, okay, if let's say the information that they got was in blank county, black people are primarily voting there, what they would do is they would this is in America, by the way. They would say, okay, well, votes cast in blank county are invalid, and but there may be so-called white people that do vote there, but the majority of it is so-called black people. So because they're invalidating that county, they are still targeting so-called black people, but at the same time they don't mind taking away or letting the casualties of the so-called white people suffer because they don't want to make it seem like it's blatant racism of saying like, oh, black votes don't matter, X, Y, and Z, like that type of stuff. All right, so slacky about that long-winded, but going back on topic, this is what Esau is. Esau has been and is still doing today. Okay, Esau is trying to find different ways to basically block and stunt Israel from making their situation better, okay, as a whole. And again, as we read in Matthew chapter 7 verse 18, a good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. All right, and as we understand through John chapter 9 verse 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So if the wicked are in control, okay, you can only expect evil and wickedness to be thriving and to be, having bad things come from it. All right. Now let me get this video, which I've stalled for long enough.
He got arrested because he was printing in magazines that he cures AIDS and sickle cell and cancer. And they like, that's false advertisement, that's malpractice of medicine, all type of thing. He wasn't no doctor. He just used herbs and his understanding of herbs. And he went to trial in New York. And he proved in the state of New York on record that he said, bring me y'all AIDS patients from y'all doctor. He treated them while he was on trial. He said, now have y'all doctors test them. The same ones diagnosing with AIDS, had them test them. 77 patients on record in 1985 by his herbs. Why we ain't never heard that? Why that ain't been on TV? They got a Tupac and Biggie, the 55th documentary they done made about the Tupac and Biggie murder. You know what I'm saying? But why we ain't seen no doc on that? Why that's not no headline news? You feel me? What's to me is the story is that he went to trial against the state of New York and won. Then the feds indicted him. And he went to trial against the feds and won. And the judge even said like, oh yeah, my whole life I wanted to change the world, but I just ended up being a judge. But today I'm gonna find you not guilty and change the world. That was her statement at the end of the whole trial. By finding him not guilty, she gets to impact the world. And yeah, we ain't never heard that story. You got to search for that. So, after that, they'll go into everything he's done and, figure out exactly how powerful dude was and why he ended up mysteriously dying in jail recently. 1985, he got arrested.
So, yeah, basically, this is Esau trying to keep... Actually, let me do a quick Google search. Okay, so basically, yeah, you see, I think he's an Israelite, maybe not, I could be wrong, but the thing is, the fact of the matter is that he was trying to, help people. He cured a lot of people, and then all this stuff that Slacky, all this stuff of this like what was he arrested for? Like, you have to really like think about this type of stuff. If no one was dying as a result, why would they arrest him? Okay, but you have, and Slacky, this is the thing that actually like really pisses me off, because this is also one of the reasons why I would rather, if I was sick, I would rather slowly die than go to the doctor, because the doctor is literally just not there to help us. All right, and not just us, but even, and that's the thing, and the crazy thing about it is that it's not just Israelites, it's even the Edomites. All right, they do not care about the Edomites too, and I and it's a sad thing that I have to say that, because it kind of seems like I don't know. It just Slakia. It's a sad thing that I have to say that, because the reality of it is that as soon as you get to the they will either try to kill Israelites or try to keep people sick and in constant need of medical attention, so that they can, keep on milking the people or the patients for money. All right. It is actually genuinely unbelievable, sick, and evil. Okay. There's also a law. Hold on. Slakia. Anyway, there's this one Edomite woman, okay, who basically did research into the legalities and stuff like that, and basically she said that the doctor can legally decide if they want to kill a patient or not. Okay, it's legal for them to do it. And again, like, it's just like, even if the patient is not like on the verge of death, or they're going to get better or whatever like that, they can legally, be killed. All right, and by the doctor, if the doctor deems so. Okay, and because they're the quote unquote experts, there's no basically like no trial or discussion on how they can do. They can just basically say, oh, because of this, that, and the third, the cerebellum, blah, 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 I had to do it. And because they can lie, they can say whatever they want, and they're not going to be held responsible for it. All right, like this is the reality of it. Like this is, I'm sorry, just like, this is genuinely unbelievable to me. All right, which, again, why me personally, all right, I don't fuck with doctors, all right, or going to the doctor, all right. I just can't. And in addition to that, it's just Israel in general. We really should not be going to them for that, okay? Because they really do not have our best interest at heart. They do not seek to protect, help us, or anything like that. It's a sad reality. Like, it's just, you gotta watch out for your health and be able to do stuff on your own. And then when you have people like him, okay, oh, he mysteriously died. I mean, how is it that people mysteriously, how is it that one of the most healthiest person, okay, the most healthiest people, the people that have all that has been healing so many different shit, all right, is mysteriously dies from an illness, all right? How? I'm in disbelief. Are we actually, like, believing this shit? Are we actually, like, gonna accept this? I can't. I need to stop. Because if I keep on going, I'm just gonna get angry, because this type of stuff is just whatever. Slakia. Anyway, as I had previously mentioned before, like, there is nothing, as we read, okay, a good tree cannot bring forth evil truth, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. There's nothing good that can come from these wicked ass demons, okay? Let me get this. And of course, you have these fact checkers that's literally going to tell us this, that, and the third. Okay, and hopefully this video won't get taken down, but oh well if it does. Okay, let me get this. John chapter 8 verse 44, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Okay, does that not sound like Esau, Edom to a T? All right, the same devil that's lying, the same devil that's killing, all right, that wants control over everything and everyone. All right, the same. He wants to be able to. He wants to be, he wants to play God. He wants to be able to hear everyone's thoughts, control everyone's thoughts. Okay, which is what we see with the what's it called? The changing people into cyborgs and shit like that with the MOTB. All right, like, oh my God, just fuck Esau, man. Slakia, I'm just, it just gets to a point where, like, I don't know, I'm just like fed up. Like, we need, that's why we need to be praying constantly. Let me get this, if I can remember the wording. All right, Luke chapter 1, verse 18. What? Okay, Slake, bear with me. I want to find it, all right? Because it's a very good precept. Very good precept. Oh, Luke 18. Luke chapter 18. 18. Okay, Luke chapter 18 from the top. And he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought to faint, saying, there was in a city a judge which feared not Yahawadah, neither regarded man, and there was a widow in that city, and she came unto him, saying, avenge me of mine adversary. Verse 4, and he would not for a while, but afterward he said within himself, though I fear not Yahawadah, nor regard man, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming she weary me. And the Lord said, hear what the unjust judge saith. And shall not Yahawadah avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? All right. So the moral of the story, okay, is, or the parable, whatever, is the same way that we can consistently bother an unjust judge that doesn't care about us or Yahweh. All right. And then they will get annoyed and they will like, okay, fine, I'll do it. I'll help you out, whatever. Okay. We should be doing that, the same thing with YAHAWASHI. Okay. But the difference is the YAHAWASHI actually does care about us. So how much more do you think that he wants to help us? How much more would you think that he wants to help us? Okay. How much more do you think he wants to put an end to these good people, quote unquote good people, or his elect being delivered? All right. his elect not having to deal with these unrighteous decrees, these unrighteous laws, these unrighteous oppression. All right, because we have to constantly be praying. All right, which is, that's one of the biggest takeaways Yahawadah from this lesson. Number one, we do need to be constantly praying because we're in a wicked society that that oppress people that have nothing but good intentions. Dr. Sebi, he had good intentions. He wanted to help people, and you have freaking fact checkers saying what they said, which I'm not going to talk about because fucking this video might get taken down. All right, but even it's like how they. Oh. And Slakia, the thing is, the reality of it is Esau being the profane, the non-spiritual person that he is, they would take his death and say, I guess he wasn't that good of a herbalist and healer. See, he died from a mysterious illness. When Israel, we know the truth. Spiritually, we're able to know the truth. All right, but Esau, they would take that, okay, and they only believe, or they primarily only believe in science. All right, they would say that he's wrong and the medical doctors are right. All right, and this is how Esau thinks primarily, for the most part. Okay. So with that, I hope this was edifying. Just we gotta keep on praying. We gotta pray that the Lord gets us out of here, because I'm sick and tired. I'm so sick and tired of having to deal with these demons, putting their foot on our necks and stuff like that. Killing our people. Just wanting to monetize. Apparently not just our sickness, okay, not just our deaths, but their own people's sicknesses too. All right. So with that, I hope this was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, DTA, Abad, Babal, and Shalom.